Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is No Dust here, and we are going straight back into the budget rogue laddering with Season 2, Episode 1. Let's do a quick review of where we ended up last season. So as you can see here on the on my win-loss tracker, we ended with just slightly above 50% win rate with about 80 games, 81 games. Might have missed a couple games here and there, and got to rank 17. Top 45%, that's not great. I really think we can do much better. But I am looking forward to opening this chest and gaining a whole bunch of resources. Okay, I'm definitely disenchanting this. Oh, actually, maybe, hard to say. Anyway, let's see what we got. Let's see, okay, we're probably starting at 24 or something like that. Oh, wow, okay, that's actually a fair boost. I don't know if I actually want that boost because it's going to be at the start of the season. People who are very keen on ladder will be playing ladder. Okay, and I definitely will give that as a disenchant, given that we have 2 Druids of the Fang. Do I have anything else that's golden? It's so hard to. It's so difficult to of assorting golden cards, and I think I do have another copy of a golden card. Where did I put it? It's so hard to find. Okay, there's a Tuskar. I don't want to disenchant the Tuskar. The Tuskar is actually pretty good. I think there was something else as well. Was there a Hunter thing? Let me just quickly look through Hunter. No, okay, never mind. It's so hard to just find golden cards. Oh, yeah, there's a Tiger. I only have 1 copy of Tiger. Yeah, let's disenchant this thing. I don't need 2 copies of Tiger. You know what? Is the Tuskar going to make a difference? No, it's not. Okay. So I've got another rare card in my pocket. What can I make? What do I think this deck needs? Well, let's wait on it. Let's sit on it. It's always good to just have the dust. Could always make another Eviscerate. Or an Azure Drake, actually. Azure Drake. What would I replace the Azure Drake with? I would probably take out the Stranglethorn and put in an Azure Drake. Just for the backstab synergies, the flurry, the eviscerate, the fan synergies. There's a ton of synergies there. But let's sit on it. Let's see how we go for the first couple of games. So I'm going to clear the record and reset our win-loss counter to 0. Since this is a new season, and let's see how we go each season. And at some point, I think I will do like a big review of how we've gone in general. But let's just get back into things. Okay. Yeah, I think my policy will be to skip all the flavor content until the mulligan. So you guys will only be seeing me actually playing the game as opposed to, victory or death. Watch your back. I mean, obviously it's nice, but I think it allows these videos to be a little denser, allows me to put in some more content, and I think that's the most important part. I mean, if you want to see all the fancy stuff that Hearthstone has to offer, you can just go play Hearthstone. You're obviously not watching this to watch me play Hearthstone. You can just play. I mean, if you wanted to play Hearthstone yourself, you'd be playing it yourself. Okay, I swing there because I don't have a turn 3 play. This is a really awkward starting hand. Yeah, so I was going to talk about how difficult it is to just find, how card sorting in Hearthstone is just such a huge problem. There's a number of UI problems, and I just don't know how to get around that. What can you do? I mean, I can't. Do you guys have any tips? Like, how do I find the golden cards that I have in my deck? Okay, this is fine, and I won't swing now because this is my turn 3 play, and I have a turn 4, turn 5, so I'll save the dagger. Do you guys have any tips for finding golden cards? Like, I can't even type in, quote unquote golden into the search field and expect anything to come up. It doesn't show me anything, and that's just really strange. Okay. I think I'll develop this, and I will protect my Undercity. And this thing's actually a fairly important thing to kill. Letting him get. It looks like this is some sort of a weapon inspire warrior, which is, I like the gumption. Really good idea. I really like the idea. Don't know how good a an upgrade is. I think it is a good card, however. I think it's your 1/3. Comparable to Light's Justice, and I honestly think that Light's Justice is a respectable card. I wouldn't laugh at anybody who puts Light's Justice in their deck, because it's you may think, oh, you know, isn't that just muster? You get a free one of muster, but the thing is, you can't play muster until turn 2. You can't play muster. I mean, the earliest you can play muster is turn 2 with a coin. Light's Justice, you always be able to play on turn 1, always, and there are different pros and cons there. There's just different things going on there. I don't think that was meant to rhyme, but I can wear. I think I just developed this. Yeah, so I go in to protect the health of this guy, and I develop my Shadow Pan. Yeah, an uncomboed Shadow Pan, or again, just rearraying, you know, as much to myself as it is to you guys. An uncomboed Shadow Pan is just as is pretty much pretty good. It's you could consider it to just be just as good as a comboed Shadow Pan, because like the health is the same. It's just the attack, so it's not too bad. Okay, so there's one execute. I'm not sapping that. I think I got hyper aggressive here.
Shadow strike.
Yep. I'm dealing 12 damage a turn. There is merit to clearing the Arathi, but it doesn't challenge anything, and plus he already used an execute. He used an execute on the Tiger, which means it's less likely that he has a second execute. That's also fine, because I already got 6 damage in. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. That's also fine. You've dumped your hand to deal with my board, and that's not too bad. Getting that 12 damage in is fine. I think it was still very much worthwhile. Okay, I think I fan clears that. Incidentally clears that. Assassinate isn't great here.
Shadow strike.
I think what I do is develop the Raider. I could probably replace Bloodsail Raider with something else. It's a little slow, although it can be good in the early game. I don't know. Let me note that down. Is there a better card to run? Sail Raider. Ooh, interesting. Now that's a good assassinate target. Or it could also be sapped. I may actually do Sprint Sap. Sprint Sap is probably good. Assassinate better for... I mean, probably better to assassinate actually, because of the end of turn effect. Him playing it again allows him to get the end of turn effect one more time. Yeah, I think I will assassinate. Save the sap for more of a tempo play. I can sap into some sort of a tempo combo, or I can sprint sap if I don't find anything with a sprint, although that's a little unlikely. Yeah. Okay, looking pretty strong. The Winax is okay. Always hit first, my friend. The reason why you want to hit first is armor is a resource for warriors, and if you're running Shield Slam, okay, I can do this. So I can Buccaneer weapon up. Okay. Although if I find an Earthen Ring, I may consider that as well. No, I didn't find an Earthen Ring. That's fine. Armor is a resource for warriors, and if you have Shield Slam, say you top deck into a Shield Slam, and you'd have 2 armor right now, but if you armor and then swing, you lose all that armor. So it's always better to armor after you've done all the swinging, so that you have more of a resource for Shield Slam. Okay, I'm not sure if it's going to work out for you. Yeah, I don't know if that combos with weapons, because weapons are such efficient removal that you end up clearing the board with the weapons and trading your health. It's probably better to replace this with an Earthen Ring or a shield block. Probably. Just I don't know. I don't play that. I probably don't play enough warrior to give an informed. Only the mighty to give an informed. Oh my god, I'm blanking here. To give informed advice. All right, let's get back into it. Okay, here's my mulligan. Not keeping either of these. These are combo pieces. The Buccaneer is fine. If the Buccaneer absorbs a coin, War Axe is also fine. This isn't great, but that's okay. Greetings to you too. Is there a coin war axe? This play is looking for coin war axe. And if there's no coin or war axe, I actually gain a ton of tempo because, yeah, no coin war axe. Interesting. Are you saving the war axe? I'm likely to be weaponing up next turn, so I'm assuming he has no war axe. It could also be coin. What's a 3-drop weapon? King's Defender, something like that, or the Ogre Warmaul thingamabob. We'll see. Bash. Okay, you're playing some sort of slam bash warrior. Okay. Interesting. Auto barber. Yep. I develop the auto barber and I ping off the armor. Again, same as last time. Armor is a resource for warriors. As a rogue, you should probably do everything you can to keep that armor at a minimum, because once they get a lot of armor, they can just shield slam things for 1 mana, and it becomes really problematic. This is probably a armor up shield slam. Yep. If I hadn't cleared the bash armor, he could have shield slam played a 2-drop, and that would have been much more problematic. And now, since 1 shield slam is gone, I can play this thing, and even if he armors up and shield slams again, it's not going to be enough to clear this thing, because it has 5 health. Although my hand is... okay, so you got a shield block shield slam, you can also do that. I don't know if I would, honestly, on a minion like this. Against the warrior, they don't tend to develop a lot of minions, so just dropping the MCT onto the board is fine, I think. Also, I could probably replace this guy. I like this guy because he's a fine counter to Dr. 6. I mean, not Dr. 6, Dr. 7. Okay, sap is perfect here. Do I want to sap, however? No, I don't think I do want to sap. I think that I want to clear this thing. There are better targets for sap, and sap is better, much like card draw, sap is better late game when you can tempo off the sap. I'll use this to set... I don't use the Senjin, because if it gets damaged, it gets executed, and it allows him to both kill the Senjin and bypass my taunt. So I use this, making this the execute target. Yeah, that's fine, I can deal with that. I think I will just sprint here. If I don't find anything like an assassinate, yeah, I think I'll sprint here. And I will use these two to go in. Unless I find a backstab. Sprint is always good for digging for backstab, or digging for saps. That's fine, I didn't pick it up, but more likely to pick it up in the coming turns. Sprint is very much like playing a Dr. 6 in your deck. You're gonna have to double swing there. Okay, interesting. Acolyte, okay, interesting. I think that I do this. Yep, and I clear the acolyte. He'll get acolyte could be used. He could swing and then do the whirlwind and then get it. I don't want him. Basically, I don't want him to get a 2-draw acolyte. The Sunwalker will absorb both the Cruel Task and the Deathbite, unless you is that a oh, interesting. Okay, so he's going to activate it, and I can see why you would do that, and go 10 to the face. Interesting. Okay, Kraken works. I think I do have to sap this thing, though. Yeah, sap is fine. Sap is fine on it, because it requires some sort of activator. And now I've got so much damage on the board that we're sort of threatening lethal. There's 9 damage here, plus 4. He needs to armor up. He can't really play Gramash unless... If he plays Gramash, he can't armor up. If he armors up, he can't play Gramash. So that's really the power of Sap on big minions. So he's playing Gramash here. I'm going to execute. Interesting. See, and that's fine for me, because now I got a very easy North Sea clear. So North Sea clear on the Gramash, excellent. I'll develop the Buccaneer, since we have card advantage. And we set up for lethal, because that's the second execute. You won't have enough armor for shield slam. This is vulnerable to BGH, however. But do you run BGH in your deck? You run a Brawl, okay, that's fine. I have enough. I have enough cards in my hand to. Okay, that's fine too. Now we have the horse rider to deal with. Yeah, that's fine. You swing face if you want. This is exactly why I put a heal bot in this deck. Can I finish? I'll let you finish. 2, 3. 2, 3 plus 6 is 9. That's not enough. So I will play defensively for this turn. I can always fan into sharp sword. I can weapon fan sharp sword next turn, or whatever. There's a number of things I can do next turn. Yeah, that's the problem, mate. Once you fall behind as a warrior, you lose a lot of health, and you start really hemorrhaging. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think I. Interesting. Probably should have saved that second charge.
So many options.
If I fan oil, flurry allows me to clear. I don't need. This is actually a little bit. Ooh, interesting. We may have lethal here if it lands on the right thing. Didn't quite land on the right thing.
Here we go.
That's fine. That's fine. For him to clear this, he's going to have to take 5 damage. Yeah. Probably should have. Yeah. Little awkward. That turn was a little awkward. I definitely could have thought about saving the second charge of the weapon. It would have enabled some blade flurry shenanigans, and I think that would have won us the game. I think that was a misplay for me not to keep the second charge. Let me note that down. Keep second charge for flurry when you have flurry in hand. Yeah, I think as a general rule, keeping the second charge when you have flurry in hand is really key. Okay, weapon up. Okay, I think.
Here we go.
I think we're done.
Here we go.
I think we're done. Yeah, just enough. My sloppy play meant that I had to really dig for lethal. Actually, no, we're not done. Jesus, still not done. Yeah, still sloppy play. Oh my gosh, spoke too soon. Yeah, too much sloppy play. Okay. You're gonna dig for a card. Okay, so you're gonna swing at my face and dig for a card, and then use the Sarah to clear something. Okay, that second one would have been really helpful. This is problematic. Yeah, it's sloppy play. I think I might have lost this thanks to my sloppy play. Yeah. Saving that second charge would have been so much more powerful. Oh well, sometimes you lose because you make stupid plays. Them's is the breaks. Them's is definitely the breaks. That's 7 damage, that's fine. Yep. Set up the tiger. Yeah, that's 7 damage. It's not a lot of damage to my face. There could be something like a Yesariel Wakers. Okay, so he's got... Yeah, this is a wallet. Didn't put enough tempo on. Okay, I think we're done, but let's see what comes out. Let's see what comes out of this Wallet Warrior. Yeah, with the double Armor Smith, I'm going to have a really tough time climbing out. And I don't have an answer to the Alex. The MCT would have come in really handy here, but I think I played it at the correct time. Yeah, the reason we lost this game is because I didn't... with Flurry and Oil in hand, you definitely want to save... You definitely want to save your second weapon charge. So Flurry and Oil equals save weapon charges. Yeah, that was a little silly by me. We could definitely could have won that game. I saw, you saw how close we came. Anyway, let's go straight back into it. All right, this is a matchup I do want to see. Rogues generally have issues against warriors, just because the amount of efficient removal, and if they get going, they gain a lot of armor. Like, a warrior's never out of the game. Although, you could tell that my opponent had a number of misplays and so on and so forth. Didn't really know how to play warrior. I mean, okay, maybe not didn't really know how to play warrior, but if you're running shield slams, you always armor up second. There are certain fundamentals that my opponent was missing, but the amount of value that goes into a control warrior deck with Gramash and Alex and Ysera is really hard to come back from once they reach the late game. If you haven't killed them by turn 10, you're in a tough spot. Okay, I'll develop this. Not so important for me to have a buffed up weapon against Hunter, which is, I think this is Face Hunter. Honestly, because most of their minions have 1 health, and if I'm going to swing into them, I'm going to be using a 1 health dagger, 1 attack dagger anyway, the 1 attack dagger. The only time it makes a difference for me to have a higher power dagger is when I'm going face, and basically using my weapon as the Hunter's hero power. And most of the time, you won't want to be clearing the Hunter's minion. I mean, you won't want to be using your face to clear the Hunter's minion unless you're significantly ahead or you're holding some sort of heal in hand. That's generally the case. Come on, my friend. What are you going to do? Okay, that's a slow turn 3. I mean, sorry, it's a slow turn 2. You didn't coin anything out. Interesting. I will not use a backstab on that. I'll use South Sea. Or I could actually weapon up. I could actually Buccaneer weapon up, protect the South Sea. Do you think that's worthwhile? He didn't develop a trap, and he didn't develop a minion. I think I can invest that health into my board. I think I can invest the health into my board because this is a 5 attack board, 7 attack if he doesn't deal with it. Much more powerful. So using two of my health, I've added 2 more attack to my board because this would have the other play would have been to trade this in. So I would conserve 2 health, but lost 2 attack on the board. And I think the 2 attack on the board is more important right now because of where we're at. We're still in our mid-20s, early 20s. Although I'm not in my early 20s anymore. I wish I was in my early 20s. Actually, maybe not. Maybe it sucks to be in your early 20s. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, that's perfect. Perfect backstab target. That's exactly what you want to backstab. And I think that Double Buccaneer is so powerful. I think that I will just develop Double Buccaneer and keep swinging. Now we have, like, this weaponing up at this point, once you have Double Buccaneer, is like the same as playing a Scarlet Crusader. Yeah, not the same, but, it becomes so powerful. So now we have a 9 attack board with a 3 attack weapon, which is how much? That's fine. You're going to unleash? You can't unleash. You need to coin unleash. Okay. That's fine. That was a really unlucky dagger. And I will be clearing these knife jugglers. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Here we
Yeah.
go.
I developed the taunt.
Here we go.
Yeah, the double knife jugglers. That's exactly when you don't want to be playing double knife juggler. Defensively, knife juggler is best. I mean, knife juggler unleash is best, but that's a turn 5 play, and he had to play more defensively before turn 5. He had to do that on turn 4, and that's always a good thing for me. Although he had the coin, and the fact that he didn't coin out knife juggler unleash means that he doesn't have an unleash in his hand. You're still going face. Really, you're still going face. Okay. We've got 6 damage. If this was a guaranteed combo, we would win. But it's not. So what I think I will do is clear this thing. Now I will be preserving my health. It serves a double purpose. Clearing that serves a double purpose of clearing the beast, because it's a beast, so you can get skill command, and preserving some of my health. I can leave this thing up again with death rattles. Let your opponent trigger them. Okay, Okay, still faces the place. If you're still going faces the place, I think you might lose. Because I don't think you can deal enough damage quickly enough. You need to sort of clear my board. I don't think. Yeah, I think we're done. This is 7 damage. Yeah, we're done. I can do anything. You know what, my friend? Weird. And that's the importance, like, of putting pressure on the face hunter. Relieves the pressure on you, and forces them to make awkward plays like double knife juggler on turn 4, which is really good for me. Like, for me, that play is really good. For that play to have come out. Ooh, another pack. Okay, I think I will actually wrap things up there. But I will buy let's do some research. Let's do some more research on what we may need. Let's look at the rares that we might want. Okay, Petitions is okay. I wouldn't mind one. SI7 still really holding out for an SI7. It's in a classic pack. Petitions is also in a classic. The others are like meh. Meh. Let's go from the back end. Oh, come on. Argent Commander is also pretty good. I wouldn't mind one of those. That's in a classic pack. Drake also very strong. I think this deck could even handle 2 Drakes. 2 Drakes and Eviscerate. I think that would make it very useful. God, it's so awkward. This UI is so awkward. I can't, like, if I unclick it, it goes to like, ugh. Anyway, I'm sure they're working on it. What else? Do we need any other rares that I would like? Master's okay. Saboteur could actually be okay. Defender is actually really good because of the style that I'm playing. I'm playing a tempo style. I'm more likely to have something on the board by turn 4, and the Defender is both aggressive and defensive by buffing my board and adding more damage to my, like, buffing my board with Taunt, protecting my face, and then adding more damage to my minions on the board. So Defender is actually a really interesting card and really key card in the type of rogue that I play, I feel. Kazan is good sometimes. Kazan is, like, excellent against a Mage Hunter and sometimes against Pally if you steal an Avenge or if you steal a Get Down. And that's, like, against 3 classes it's excellent, against 6 classes it's kind of sucks donkey. So yeah, like, unless you're really having a lot of trouble against Freeze Mage and stuff like that, I'd leave the Kazan out. I think the Drake is fine. The Drake is so the card. I decided I want the Commander. I want the Drake. Argus is also in Classic. I think we stick to Classic. There are so many strong cards in Classic packs. And I will buy the Classic. And unfortunately, guys, I will tease you again by buying the pack, but not actually opening it until next time. Thanks for bearing with me with that. Anyway, you can sleep safely knowing that I won't be able to open the pack either. Okay, so let's wrap it up there. I want to thank you guys in advance for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I do this for the love. Any gesture of appreciation means a lot to me. And until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful week and a wonderful day. This is No Dust signing off.